headlines today, and one of them is the weather. Damon, we just found out from the National Weather Service that a flood watch has been issued for parts of the DMV.
Exactly. We saw this was potentially coming in as we went throughout the day. They've been tracking the forecast. We all have been tracking the forecast, and that's the threat for heavy rain that we do have on the way for later tonight. Let's check it out. That flood watch, it does not include the D.C. Metro or any portion of Maryland at this point. It's just across the I-66 corridor in Northern Virginia where this flood watch has been issued so far. It goes from 3 p.m. today to 3 a.m. Thursday, with that prime time for heavy rain coming this evening and through the first bit of the night tonight. And again, this is just right across I-66 from Front Royal through Warren, Fauquier, and over to Prince William counties, but not quite diving into Fairfax County just yet. And this watch could be expanded later today if it needs to be based on the forecast. So just keep a close watch on this. We may end up seeing things still adjusted further as it's needed. At least for the time being, though, again, you wouldn't even be able to tell that we have heavy rain on the way. There's been a decent bit of cloud cover, but a good bit of sunshine as well. Things have been pretty quiet all the way through the morning after we got rid of that fog early on. But this is the key right here. We have a frontal boundary draped pretty much right along the I-95 corridor with another warm front nearly connecting with this cold front back off to the west. And along these frontal boundaries is where we're going to see a low pressure center develop and then drive that chance for heavier rainfall right into the heart of the four-state and the DMV by this evening and into the night tonight. So enjoy this quiet weather while we have it. Storms will start to fire up as we get toward 5, 6, 7 o'clock this evening. They'll start out isolated and then they'll become more numerous as we go into the night, and that will lead to the threat of heavier rainfall and flooding throughout those overnight hours, especially shortly after midnight. And because these storms are taking place at night, there's not really a severe threat here. It's just that possibility of localized flooding. And then as we go ahead through the end of the week, things are looking a lot better, especially Saturday. We are still expecting some rainfall then, but it's going to be less consistent on and off type rainfall, nothing too drastic. But let's talk about tonight. Things are going to start to get interesting as we head into this afternoon. There we go. That storm activity starts to fire to the south and west and then slowly drift to the east as we head toward 5 o'clock. Notice how isolated those storms are as we head into the night tonight. Look at that. Coming over the mountains from the west will be that wave of heavier rainfall. Notice the reds, oranges, and yellows. That's that more intense downpour activity that will likely take shape as we head toward 2 to 3 in the morning. But just as quickly as it arrives, it'll be gone by the time we hit sunrise tomorrow morning, and then we will see things clear out nicely into the day tomorrow. But like I've been mentioning, this rainfall, many of us won't see the heaviest stuff. We'll fall between a quarter to a half an inch of rain tonight. Nothing too drastic, but the possibility is there for several locations to pick up nearly an inch of rain in a very short amount of time if that heavier rainfall sets up over the same locations. And that's why the threat for flooding does exist out there tonight going into Thursday morning. But like I mentioned, it's going to be quiet as we head toward the end of the week. Friday's looking good. Saturday, just those on and off rain showers, but we'll have some dry time mixed in there. And then to end the weekend, Sunday is looking almost perfect.